do you keep asking?
Welcome into week number 2 of the OHSAA High School Football Playoff as we bring you action from Mount Gilead, Ohio, as the 9-1 Indians set to play host to the 10-1 Colonel Crawford Eagles. And joining me as always is Ron Strong. And Ron, looking down the old stat sheet here tonight, you notice that Mount Gilead is very heavy on the run. They only had 35 total pass attempts throughout the season. They kind of rely on one man in the form of Carson Barnum, but they do have a couple others that do get involved along with Holt and a couple others in the running game. So they'll be what we're used to seeing, a little bit of the Fredericktown style, keep the ball on the ground, eat the clock, and try to drain the offense that way. Flip it over to Colonel's side, high-powered offense. They're averaging about 35 points a game, come in with a little bit more of an air attack. We'll see how that plays out tonight here in the cold weather with the little bit of mist still around from the rain earlier. But tell you, Ron, the crowd's both packed on both sides. The weather couldn't be any better for first weekend in November for a high school football game.
Yeah, I dressed for the Arctic. Man, I put long underwear on. I'm hot. I'm stripping down right now. But yeah, this should be very exciting. It's almost like last week when we traveled up to near Alaska, up in Cleveland, where you had the high-powered offense with the Fredericktown running game. And so it's really kind of a similar game, I think, is what we're going to see. And like you mentioned, the Indians, they keep it on the ground a lot. Carson Barnum, he's got over 1,800 yards rushing in regular season play. Of course, they didn't play last week. They had a week to rest. So it'll see if that's helped them. A lot of times rest can hurt teams, but hopefully the rest has helped them regain the energy and get back in the excitement. You can't beat the excitement. The place is packed. I think parked downtown next to the statue with the whatever.
The little roundabout down there on the square.
I had to Uber up, and that took me a half hour to get the Uber out here. But
Fair enough.
I finally made it, and
yes, sir.
but it's I love this energy, the excitement of high school football. I mean, this is what it's all about. Second round of the playoffs. Colonel Crawford, they had a really stellar game last week. 35-7 was the final there, so they pretty much had I don't want to say easy. I wasn't there. I don't know if it was easy, but, when you see that score, sounds easy.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, good warm-up to get into the playoff action. Mount Gilead coming in after pretty much having their way throughout the regular season. They had one hiccup, and that was in the form of Centerburg. And ironically enough, if they can win this game and Centerburg wins theirs, they will get a chance to redeem themselves next week on the playoff side of things and really make a statement to send one or the other home. So be interesting to see how this goes tonight, but tonight they got their hands full in the form of Colonel Crawford, the Eagles, as they travel down from the Mansfield area wearing their black uniforms with the gold trim. Mind you of a team that's out beyond the eastern wall there in the ugly troves of a state called Pennsylvania, but that's as far as I'll go with that description.
There you go.
But it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out here tonight as we're excited to bring you week 2 of the OHSAA High School Football Playoffs as they're getting ready here. Crawford looks a little slow to come out on the field as they are not out here yet. And we are down to about a minute and a half before kickoff. Crawford had won the toss. They elected to receive the kick, so they will get the ball first. Now Gilead will get the opportunity to play with the ball to start the second half as they are wearing their all black uniforms with the purple and white trim. Getting ready here for action tonight. I still.
Were you just not willing to say the Steelers? Is that what it's all about?
Thank you. That's a hard word for me to get out of my mouth without having other expletives follow it that would get us off the air. So,
I thought you were going Michigan direction.
No.
I was on so many roads getting up here. So I was like, oh yeah, Steelers. All right.
I don't know where Crawford's at. Oh, here they go. There they are. Now they're finally coming out of the old locker room. About a minute to go here before opening kick, as we will get started in it was rainy day today, but the weather has cooperated, pulled the rain out of the way for now. Just a cool, breezy evening here, about 50 degrees at kickoff.
Well, one of the things to watch for is a little bit like what we saw last week with the artificial turf. This looks like turf that's been there for a little while. Even though it's not raining right now, it did rain today, so it's going to be a little slick. It'll be interesting to watch the footing early on and to see what happens, especially with the Indians, who they like to run the ball a lot. So we'll find out sooner than later because we're about kickoff time, man.
Indeed, Crawford's out on the field. The clocks are finally winding down, and as I said, Crawford will get the ball to start. They won the toss, elected to receive. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Knox County Veteran Services, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Hitton Heavy Equipment Repair, Danville Outdoors, Fast Eddie's, Foster's Pharmacy, and Danville Feed and Supply. So the ball has finally been placed and set, and we are finally ready as the officials have blown the ball into play. Few is back deep, along with Weithman for the Eagles. It's going to be a low bouncing kick taken by the up man at the 47, and that's where he'll fall and take it, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. So typical kickoff here in the K-Mac, Ron, about 4 bounces and 10 yards, and there you go.
We've seen it a lot this year, so why not?
So the Eagles will be let out onto the field. They kind of deploy a dual quarterback look. Baker along with Holt have both been playing quarterback for him, as they will get lined up in a shotgun formation. 1 in the backfield, 2 split out far side left as the snap comes. Handoff off the right side. He's got a crease out across the 50, and he'll go down as that is McMichael, the 6', 210-pound senior.
Well, we're going to find out right out of the gate what that defensive line is up to for the Indians. Need about 5-6 yards on that one right out of the gate, so 2nd down and 5.
So Holt will come set again. This time he'll have Tripp split out left, as McMichael will be in the backfield with him on the left-hand side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking downfield. He's got one-on-one coverage and incomplete, but there's a flag as he was looking for Parker Weithman, the 5'11", 165-pound junior, one-on-one down the field.
There was a lot of hands going on there between Hayden Summerlot and the receiver there, so I'm quite interested because the receiver had his hands on the defender all at the same time, so I'm sure it's going to be defensive interference, though.
And you are right. It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. That'll give them a 1st down and move it deeper inside of the Indian territory as the ball will come to rest at the 33-yard line.
I know it was 2 different teams last Friday, but they did the same thing. They would run the ball, and then second play, man.
Over top.
They're shooting.
Yep. Keep you honest on the run, and then they try to get you over top. Unfortunately for the Indians there, though, the pass interference will aid them in this drive. It'll make it 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 right, 1 left, as Holt is in the backfield with McMichael on his hip. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, does Holt, and he gets caught around the shoulder. He'll get about a yard or 2 before he is ripped down to the ground. Good job up front by the defensive line.
Yeah, the big number 75 looked like got him. J.T. Holbrook, the tackle. So nice job there.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 now, as the Eagles will look to the sideline for the signal. Kind of a slower paced shotgun offense, though, as they finally come set. Holt will have McMichael in the backfield along with 1 other. 1 split out far side left, shotgun formation. Now the man in motion out of the backfield. Takes a snap, turns, Crawford has it. He's going to go off that right side. Excuse me, that's McMichael. He's got a crease. He's down inside the 20-10. Touchdown, Crawford.
Man, that was a real nice misdirection. Powers was coming in motion to the near side. He just stepped back. He faked the throw, and handoff was to McMichael, and he just took off. What a great play.
So Connor McMichael with a 33-yard run. That'll make the score 6-0 and put Crawford up early in the game. As they will get ready here for the extra point. So Joseph Zizzo, the 5'9", 150-pound senior, will do the kicking duties for the Eagles. The snap is back. It's a low snap, but the kick is up. It's good. And our score here is Colonel Crawford 7, Mount Gilead 0. You're listening to the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
Filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
We come back to action as Colonel Crawford gets the ball teed up, ready to kick off. As Zizzo will kick it away. Holt and Summerholt are back deep. And that'll go over his head and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Indians will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, you're talking about before kick, the explosiveness of Colonel Crawford, and definitely saw it there with that first possession. Didn't waste any time putting 7 points on the board.
So we'll see what the Indians are able to do if they can answer that. It's going to be one of those games I don't think you want to be the one trailing and chasing. Which may explain why Crawford took the ball to start the game. So the Indians will come out. Split back formation, 2 to the right. Now they'll make a shift, move 2 over to the left-hand side. Turns, Fickey hands off. It's going to be a dive right up that middle. Push the pile up to about the 24-yard line, and Barnum will get a gain there of about 4. So nice gain on 1st down to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Cole Fricky, the quarterback for the Indians. 6 foot, 170-pound senior. They'll come set again. This time a wing T formation with 1 split out far right. Man in motion from left to right. Turn, handoff, dive right up the middle, and there is no room to operate at all. As Barnum gets driven back, they're going to say he maybe got a yard. And I'll bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of big boys up there in that defensive line for Colonel Crawford. Number 75, number 78, number 52. They're probably 6'3", 6'4", and higher. Not to mention 250, 275 as far as weight goes. So a lot of big guys that move around for that offensive line for the Indians.
285 and 295 respectively. Fricky takes snap, handoff, quick off the right side. He's got a seam up to the 30 and pushes out across the 30. That'll be enough for a 1st down. And a great job there on the run by number 2, Hayden Summerline.
Nice second effort on that run too by Hauer to get around there and get across that 35-yard line for the 1st down. So great run and nice start.
The Indians keep their drive alive as they continue to march down the field, trailing 7-0 here to the Eagles of Colonel Crawford. So again, wing T formation as Fricky's under center, turns, hands off. That's Barnum right up the middle, a dive. He'll get about 3 or 4 yards on that one. See where the spot goes. It looks like it's going to be the 38. So a gain of 3 there to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Barnum's a big running back, 6'1", 225 pounds. So he is a load up there up front, but as you were talking, Ron, defensive line, Luke Christum, 6'5", 230. You got a couple other individuals, Will Psalm, Tyson Smith, 6'3", 6'4", 285, 295. So Barnum will get the handoff there. He drops the shoulder. It was like 2 rhinos hitting each other. And unfortunately, the teammates showed up for the Eagles, and they drove him back, but not before he got out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the initial hit there by John DeGray kind of came in the outside linebacker spot and just boom right into Barnum. So big hit, dropped him for maybe, get a yard out of that maybe?
I think gave him a yard on that one, brings up a 3rd down and 4. Need to get just shy of that 45-yard line. to keep the drive alive. I think at this stage, though, you're probably looking at a 4-down territory. So you got 2 opportunities here to get the 4 yards. And Barnum has shown that he's going to get you about 3 or 4 every time he touches it. So again, split back formation this time. One far right, and we got whistles, and we got movement, and that's going to make it even more difficult.
Yeah, you don't like to see that. You had a 3rd down manageable. Now you're going to mark it down another 5 yards, so you're back to basically 3rd and 9. And with a team that doesn't like to throw the ball a whole lot.
That's going to make it an interesting proposition here for him nonetheless. As Fricky comes from the sideline with the play call. We'll see what they decide to do. To the line of scrimmage they come. Wing T formation, 1 split far right. Fricky's going to drop back. He's looking. He's pump faking, and he's going to get the throw away. He's got his receiver there and caught. As he was able to hook up with Wilt, the 5'10", 155-pound senior, on a little comeback right past that line to gain and keeps the drive going.
You know, that was a great play. He knew where he was and made the turn, and what a great throw and a great catch to get that first down. Just right after I said, a team that doesn't like to throw the ball a lot, they zing a first down.
That is a high intellect play is what they call that right there, as that keeps the drive going. So Fricky will come under center again. 2 split back, turns, hands off. That's going to be Summerold off that left side. He got a little crease, but it closed quickly as he got hammered right at the 49-yard line. Excuse me, Summer Lott on the carry. So we're going to be looking at a 2nd down and about 7 for the Indians. Play call comes in from the sideline. You know, Fricky probably gets about quarter-mile jog in.
Oh, yeah.
Running back and forth between the sideline.
Yeah. Play clock's down under 10 seconds to go.
Not what you usually see anymore these days, but nonetheless it works for the Indians. Fricky under center. He's going to play action fake. He's looking downfield. He's got time, and he just underthrew his wide receiver.
I'm not sure if somebody clipped his elbow on that pass or not, but, man, he just didn't have anything to it, but it was real close to being deflected.
Well, you got a mountain of a man down there on the defensive line. Brady Fox. That can't be right. He's not 6 foot. 52.
Well, let's see
6'5". There we go. Luke Christman, 6'5", 230 pounds. That's better. That's what I was thinking. And you can see him as he gets in there, kind of get his big arms out and around the blocker. And that may be what you're talking about, Ron, where he was able to deflect it. So Fricky under center again, turns. It's going to be a handoff this time. Summerlot is going to try to go to the right. He got nowhere to go as that was shut down immediately by the Eagles defense. So it'll make it 4th and 8 as the Indians will have to send out the punting team. Excuse me, folks, that is Har on the carry, number 2. My old eyesight needed corrected. Thank you for that, Ron. They will get set up for the punt as the snap is back and blocked as they were able to get penetration right up the middle, and it's a foot race, and Mount Gilead falls on top of it, but nonetheless, a great job there. I believe, is that number 50?
The recovery was 44, Bo Sayers, but yeah, I think it was 50 that climbed through there to make a beautiful block on that punt. And I'm telling you right now, this is not where you want to be if you're the Indians. You don't want to be in this position because you're just giving them incredible field position, already down by 7.
Indeed, and you can kind of feel the energy getting sucked out of the sideline over here after that blocked punt. And we'll see if the defense is able to step up and answer the call. We need a stop here. You fall behind 2. It's going to get a little dicey, as we say, because you do not want to have to throw that ball. So the Eagles will come set. Shotgun formation, 2 right, 2 to the left. As Baker is now in at quarterback. He keeps it himself off that right side. He's got a huge crease, 1 man to beat, and not able to do it. As he'll fall shy of that first down by about a yard, but a gain of 9.
One man to beat, and he beat it. If he would have got around that one guy, that would have been another 6 points. Good defense to stop him.
Peyton Baker with the nice run on first down. Zine quarterback keeper. And they'll come set again, this time with 2 in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off. That's going to be a dive off that right side by McMichael. And he'll get a first down and keep the drive alive. So that'll put the ball down inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be first and goal as the ball rests right about the 9. As they come set, shotgun formation again. 2 left as McMichael will be on the left-hand hip of Baker. Hands off to McMichael. He's got a crease out inside to the 5, and he'll carry a couple defenders with him, but he'll go down right about the 3-yard line and bring up a second down and goal.
Somebody literally just jumped up and got a back right. I think it was number 23, Caden Clare. It goes to that old-fashioned, and I played, you played probably. We did tackling drills. You would grab them by the legs. You went to the ankles. Now they just hop on and hope they fall.
Ride. So second down and goal as the blood moon hangs over the stadium. Turn, handoff, McMichael through 2 arm tackles. Touchdown, Crawford.
Well, you talked explosive, and we're just kind of seeing it right now real quick. 32-yard touchdown run by McMichael, and now we just ran another 4-yard touchdown run to put them up 13-0.
And the hole is not the hole that they were hoping to find themselves in. As we talked, their offense is more methodical. It's not a quick-hitting kind of offense. And being down 2 scores is not conducive. Extra point is up, extra point is good. So our score here is Colonel Crawford's 14, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
So the Eagles will get set here for the kickoff as Har, Summerlot, and Wilt will be back deep for the Indians. Zizzo gets his foot into it. It's going to be a high end over end kick, and it's going to be taken at about the 5. Bounce out of his hands. He's going to have to pick it up outside the 10. He's trying to find a crease, and he's got nowhere to go, but manages to get over the 10. And it'll be first and 10 there as that was Wilt on the return.
Yeah, just couldn't find a handle to get a hold of that thing and gives him a really bad field position. Ball sitting at the 11-yard line. Or they're not, well, they're, 11.
So the Indians are not doing themselves any favor here, as they again are deep in the hole. So first and 10 as Fricky is underneath center. Stacked teeth, turns, hands off, dive right up the middle by Branham, and he'll get, Barnum. He got about a yard or 2 and went down. No movement on that line right now, Ron.
No, like I said, there's some big guys in there. The offensive line's going to have their work cut out for them to kind of get things opened up. And, my guess is sooner or later they're going to have to try to find something on the outside instead of just keep trucking it down the middle.
Yeah, the old adage. Well, I mean, if you're an old Browns fan, the Metcalf up the middle isn't working, as they say. Wing T, Fricky underneath center, turns, Barnum, carry off that left side or right side, and he'll push the pile maybe about a yard or 2 more. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Kind of makes it a slow go when you're picking up only 2-3 yards of carry.
Yeah, it's very methodical. If you have the lead, it's great. But unfortunately, if you're struggling with the lead and playing catch-up, it can put you in a hole. So Fricky again underneath center, T formation, turns, hands off. This time it's going to be hard trying to counter to the left, and that was shut down with nowhere to go.
Well, somebody watched some game tape during their week, figuring out, okay, what's this team all about? They're pretty basic, run up the middle.
Yep, run up the
left,
middle.
Go right, go left. Occasionally they might throw the ball, but yeah, they're fourth down. They're going to be forced to punt. And the last time, the punt was blocked, so they're going to have to get a little better blocking up front so that doesn't happen again.
They come set as Fricky will do the kicking duty. As the ball is back, and this time he gets the punt away. It's going to take a Mount Gilead bounce inside of Crawford territory down to the 40. And the return man will look at it and let it sit there. And that's where the Eagles will start, 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Getting into dangerous territory here, Ron. You got to find some kind of defensive stop here.
Well, they're going to have to find a defensive stop, but more importantly, they're going to have to kind of group up defense or offensively and try to figure out how they can get some positive plays and how they could, get that ball moving down the field, getting some first downs, taking some time because they want to keep the hands out or the ball out of Crawford's hands because they know what to do with it so far tonight.
Shotgun formation, 3 right, 1 left. Gonna be pressure and down. He was able to dump it off to McMichael, and he'll take a couple steps down the sideline, out of bounds at the 45. As that was a impressive pass there, as the pressure was all over him. Braden Holt.
Yeah, they almost had the sack. People on the fans thought they had it, but yeah, he just kind of like that little shuffle under there to McMichael and get about 8 yards out of it, 7 yards.
2nd down now for the Eagles. Again, shotgun formation. 1 left, 3 out, far side right as Holt comes set. McMichael's in the backfield with him on the right-hand side. As he's going to roll out to the right. He's going to look downfield. He's got his receiver there out across the 40. It's a foot race down that sideline. He's got a blocker. He was able to hurdle him. Keeps in bounds. Touchdown, Crawford. Parker Weithman, the 5'11", 165-pound junior, just took a page right out of the Madden and hurdled the defender and took it all the way to the house. That'll extend our score out here to 20-0 as they will get ready for the extra point. 52 yards for Parker Weithman. Kick is up, kick is good. So that makes our score here 21-0. Crawford on top of Mount Gilead. You're listening to the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
Expert DIYer? Rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
And unlike Wyclef Jean, Colonel Crawford's offense is not gone for November, as they are up 21-0. That's a Fuji's reference for any of you out there. As Zizo gets his foot into it, it's again high end over end kick. It's going to be taken, and this time he's going to secure it. He'll be out and come to the near sideline at the 10 looking for a block. He's got no help there, and down he goes. Again, Wilt on the return, and he just had nothing in front of him.
No, their field position to start has just been horrible. I mean, second time they're starting at the 10-yard line and not able to move the ball offensively, and you give Crawford such great field position, and man, they haven't missed a beat offensively tonight.
No, they have not. They're a well-oiled machine, and they're a well-oiled machine that plays with two quarterbacks. We've seen both Baker and Holt out there, and both of them have led them to successful scoring drives. So at the 9-yard line, it's 1st and 10 as Cole Fricke will come back out on the field with his teammates in a T formation. Turns, hands off. That's going to be right up the middle again by Barnum. And I don't know if we need to key up a little bit of water boy here. Try something different maybe. I don't know here, my friend. I'm not trying to be too rough, but there's not a lot of momentum there.
No, there's not. They're giving them a yard, 2 yards out of that one, 2nd down and 8. And I think they're pretty content to
kind of let that clock.
Well, they're going to have to snap it. They're going to have to run a play because there's about a 4-second difference in the clock, the play clock and the game clock.
Fair enough. Fricke under center. Snap, turns, handoff. Har off the right side, and he just got hammered again. Just the difference in the impact that you're seeing on the field right now. Crawford's impacts are pushing Gilead's players backwards, and they are not meeting that type of energy. So at the end of the first quarter, our score is 21-0. Colonel Crawford on top of Mount Gilead. You're listening to the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
And back to action we come, start of the second quarter. As Mount Gilead has the ball, Fricke under center, takes snap, turns, hands it off hard, gets away from the tackler in the backfield. He's got around the crease. He's got one man to beat and not able to do it. But he finally got him some breathing room as he gets him all the way out to the 29-yard line and a first down.
Yeah, Gabe Stratton was able to chase him down and finally bring him down, but not before he got a first down. But that, one of the things I noticed there, they got the ball to the outside. They didn't try to go in the middle, moved the ball to the outside. And I tell you what, when he gets the opening, man, he's got some speed.
Yeah. It's kind of the lightning to Barnum's thunder. So again, wing T formation, one split out far left. Fricke underneath center, man in motion, turns Barnum right up the middle, and he'll get about a yard or two up to the 30-yard line. And it'll be second down there. So the Indians offense methodically pushing its way downfield, but they're staring at a 21-0 deficit.
Well, they've got to get some points on the board this time. I mean, they can't afford to turn the ball over on downs or whatever to give them another opportunity before half.
Indeed. So Fricke will come set underneath center. Wing T formation, man in motion from right to left. He's going to keep it himself on a little option. He gets a pitch out at the last second, and he'll push up to the 37-yard line as he was able to get that over to Brogan Flighter, the 6-foot, 180-pound senior.
Got just shy of that first down marker, so it's going to be 3rd and maybe 3. Or 2, depending on where they mark the ball. And actually, it might even be bringing the chains out. It might be closer than it looks.
It's all the way on the other side of the field, so it's definitely a they're going to give it to him.
Wow. All right, then. I knew it. I started looking at that a little bit. I'm like, well, that actually is closer than I thought.
Closer than you think.
And sure was, first down.
So the drive stays alive as the Indians have a 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. play comes in from the sideline as they break huddle. Back to the wing T formation, one split out far right. Cole Fricky will come underneath center, sends a man in motion from right to left, turns, hands it off. Barnum, he's got a seam, and that closed quickly as the defender somehow was able to hold on to his hips and bring him down.
All but 3 defenders in on the tackle.
So 2nd down and 8 now for the Indians. Ball just past the 40-yard line. Need to get to about the 48-yard line to get another 1st down and keep this drive alive as they trail 21-0 here in the week number 2 OHSAA high school football playoffs for Division 6. So again, wing T, one left as Fricky underneath center, man in motion, turns, hands it off. He's going to get the sweep around the corner, drops his shoulder at the 45. And he'll get out across 45, maybe to the 46-yard line.
Well, Connor McMichael not only doing work in the running back on offense, he picks up a tackle there as an outside linebacker for Crawford.
So 3rd down and 3. The ball rests right at the 45-yard line of Mount Gilead. 21-0 is our score. As Fricky comes set in a T formation, one far right. Man in motion from left to right. Takes a snap, turns, hands it off. That's Barnum up the middle. Boy, that's going to be close. We'll see if he got the momentum. I think the near side official, well, both of them look like they got it for him. Yep, they did. And that'll keep the drive alive, another 1st down.
Well, that was close. They're just not even hesitating. 1st down, let's go.
Yep. So the drive stays alive as it's a 1st and 10 now at their own 49-yard line, trailing 21-0 here to the Eagles. 2nd quarter. Now they will get the ball back to start the 2nd half, so that does give them another opportunity. But as much time as they're dragging off the clock right now, you better make sure you get some points at the end of this drive. Keep yourself in this game. So Fricky underneath center. Again, motion left to right is hard. He's going to turn, hand it off. Barnum, and he got nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. They're going to, well, I tell you what, they give him a favorable spot, another yard on that carry.
Standing them up right there on that defensive line. Not an inch available.
Yeah, officials say it was enough for a yard on that carry. Generous. So 2nd down and 9 as the ball rests right in the middle of the field on the Indian logo. Fricky will come underneath center again. Wing T, one out far side right. Sends the man in motion from left to right. Turn, handoff. It's going to be a sweep off that right side. He got a crease for a second. And just as quickly as it opened, it closed. And he'll get about a yard on that and brings up 3rd down and 8.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, this is a big offensive possession for them because it's got to get some points on the board, down 21 points. And by putting it into the hands of their offense, Crawford's offense again, man, that's just, you're asking a lot out of your defense.
Indeed. So 3rd down, 8 to go. Ball just inside of Crawford territory at the 49-yard line as they break huddle. One split far side left, wing T formation, split back formation. Turns, hands it off hard, is going to got nowhere to go. Absolutely swallowed up in the middle of that line. And that'll bring up a 4th down. That was a interesting call.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8. We're going to run the ball up the middle is an interesting play for sure,
especially when the guy's 5'9", 150 pounds. He got swallowed in the middle of that line.
Trying to get him to break through 800 pounds of defense.
So they're going to send out the punt team. I hate to say it, Ron. You almost get a feeling that Mount Gilead is just kind of accepting their fate here. There isn't a lot of energy. There's not a lot of drive. This ball snapped. Fricky gets his foot in it. Boy, and I don't know if it got hit or just went off his foot bad, but it's going to go out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, so a net gain of 5 on that punt. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for Crawford.
I always look at a ball game like this. Crawford scored 21 points. What, in the 1st quarter?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So it's 4 quarters. So it doesn't mean you can't score 21 points in a quarter.
Right.
But you just got to make something happen.
Yes.
You know, so when you're 3rd and 8, you might want to think about passing the ball.
Not diving it up the middle with a 5'4", 105-pound running back. I don't know what you're talking about. I think they went to the school of Schottenheimer.
Oh my goodness! Now you're really Dave Evans. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and they graduated.
Yes, they did graduate. Crawford's got the ball underneath center as Baker steps back, play action. He's got a receiver one-on-one, and he caught it! Unbelievable as that is. Parker Weithman again with a ridiculous reception, tips it to himself, and he's into the house to make it 27-0.
Wow.
A
55-yard.
55-yard touchdown reception from Baker to Weithman. And just as quickly as you blink an eye, this high-powered offense for the Eagles scores.
Somebody send that to ESPN, man. Top 10 plays, buddy. That was in there.
Indeed.
What concentration.
Two great plays by that young man tonight. The hurdle and then there. So Zizo gets the snap, kick, up, good. Our score here, Crawford 28, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
So Zizo has the ball teed up, ready to kick it away. Har, Summerlot, and Wilt deep for the Indians. Get his foot into it. It's going to be a low kick, directional over to the far sideline and picked up there by Summerlot. He's going to go out to the far side up to about the 18. He'll go out of bounds. See where they spot him right around the 17, 18-yard line. Be first and 10 Mount Gilead there, 28-0 in the hole.
I don't know as a coach what you say, to your team to try to get their brains away from the score and just try to get things going offensively. That's what they have to do.
You got to chip at it.
Yeah, just chip away slowly, but you got to also chip away and get some points, and then you got to hold.
Correct, indeed. So we'll see what they're able to come up here, trailing 28-0. Fricky underneath center, wing T, turns, hands off, a little sweep off that the near side here, and he'll get maybe a yard or two before Brogan Flighter is pulled down. And if you want to talk about a young man having a struggle to learn to spell, Brogan Flighter's last name is spelled P-F-L-E-I-D-E-R-E-R.
There you go.
That young man put in the work to be able to write his last name. That was no simple, easy little, Smith. So Fricky will be under center again with a wing T formation, one split out near side left. Man in motion from right to left, turns, hands it off. Barnum right off that right side. He got a little bit of a crease again across the 20, but that's about all he got, and he'll go down there, gain of 3.
Caden Carpenter with the tackle there for Crawford.
So 3rd down and 5.5, 6 for the Indians as the ball's in their territory at the 22-yard line, trailing 28-0. They break huddle again, wing T formation, split out far left. Ricky will come set underneath center as he takes a snap. He's going to turn, he's going to look, he's going to throw, and almost intercepted as he was trying to hook up with Tyler Har.
Yeah, Carson Rader almost had that interception. And that looked like that pass was a little deflected at the line of scrimmage once again, too, because by the time he got out there, it was kind of wobbling.
Indeed.
But, boy, he almost stepped in there and took that for another pick six.
I tell you, the size difference between these two teams is phenomenal. Yeah, defensive backs for Crawford. That last one there, that Carson Rader, 6'2", 165 pounds. And Har is at 5'9", $150. So just naturally, you're going to have a difficult time uphill with this game. Fricky will get the snap, will get his foot into it. This time he's got a little better kick as it'll go out across the 50 down into Crawford territory. See where they'll mark it. It'll be right around the 50-yard line. We'll see here as he walks himself back. Nope, he's going to stay right there at the 44. So the Eagles will start 1st and 10 with another short field and plenty of time on the clock. .455 left to go here in the first half, as the Eagles are handling business here in Mount Gilead. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Snaps back, looks, got his receiver there on a quick in route, made a cut there at the 50 across the 47, and he'll go down right about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Rowan Thew with the completion there for Crawford. Cutting across the middle, then he started to dart out to the outside and was taken down. 2nd down, 1.
Holt with the pass there as he's checked back in at quarterback. So again, empty backfield. 3 right, 2 left for Holt. Man in motion this time from left to right as he takes a snap, and he's going to look back for a screen. He's got his receiver set up over there. He's got one man to beat. Can he? And he cannot. As he tried to get out of that arm tackle, the defender would not let go, and his teammates were finally able to bring him down, but not before he picked up a 1st down deep inside of Gilead territory at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's the Holtz-Weithman connection. Good reception over there for the 1st down. Nice pass there by Holt as well.
And Weithman is having himself quite the game. 2 touchdowns already on 2 spectacular plays. Probably pushed him up over the 100-yard mark because he had a 55 and a 33-yarder, and that right there was about a 10 to 15-yarder. So 2 in the backfield now for Holt as he sends a man in motion out of the backfield. Turns, hands it off. That's going to be McMichael. Stutter step, cuts back up to the middle, and he'll have nowhere to go. Good job defensively by the Indians of staying in lanes and not letting him cut it back.
Well, Crawford had the 3 big strikes early in the first quarter. Then another one, and then another one. About ready to see another one probably.
2nd down and about 9. As the Eagles come set, look to the sideline for the play call. As Holt will come underneath center. Kind of a hybrid wing T. Turns, hands it off. It's going to be McMichael, and he had nowhere to go. Good job again defensively reading that play and stuffing him.
Got in there, number 79, Gage Shipman with the tackle. Also in there was a few other Indians. Martinez as well.
So they actually lost some yards there. It's going to make it 3rd down and 11.
That's probably the first offensive play for a loss of yardage for Crawford.
I think you're right, my friend. So Holt will empty the backfield. We'll have 3 far side right. They finally come set. Takes a snap. Looking, he's got time. He's going to step up. He's got his receiver there. Oh, and he could not hold on to it. As he was trying to hook up with it looked like Van Wintersteller, and Har was able to knock it free. But I got a feeling the offense is not coming off the field here. 38-yard line. I've seen Zizo's kicks. He's got a heck of a leg, but I don't know if he'll be able to pull out a 50-yarder here. So 4th down and 11 for the Eagles, as McMichael will be on the right-hand hip of Holt. 2 split out far side left. Now a man in motion from left to right. As he takes a snap, he looks left, he comes back right, he's got time, he's looking downfield, and he's going to dump it downfield, and incomplete. As he was trying to hook up again with Weithman, and a good job there, I believe, Hayden Summerlot on the coverage.
Yeah, it was great coverage by Summerlot to turn the ball over on down, so Gilead get an opportunity to get some points on the board. You got to get something rolling here offensively for sure.
So we'll see what they come up with here as they come off the sideline. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair, Danville Outdoors, Fast Eddie's, Foster's Pharmacy, and Danville Feed Supply. So Fricky is waiting to come set as they get the football over to the right side. Still don't know what we're waiting on.
Yeah, waiting on that head official over there. He's got some sort of a
now we're ready to go.
Adjustment going on.
So come set, wing T formation, man in motion from left to right, takes snap, turns. It's going to be Barnum again, and he's going to hit a defender as soon as he got the ball, and he'll go nowhere.
Number 5, Dominic Keane on the top.
So again, tough sledding for the Indians on the ground. There's about a yard there on that gain, makes it 2nd down and 9. Indians will break huddle. Wing T formation with one split out far side here left in the form of Summerlot. Cole Fricky takes a snap, drops back. He's looking. He looks at Summerlot. Summerlot fell, and the ball was short, and it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was the first time really we saw like loss of footing because of maybe the turf was a little wet. But, man, he had to catch if he could have just stayed on his feet.
So 3rd down for the Indians as they bring the play from the sideline into the huddle. Need to get to the 49-yard for another 1st down. Wing T formation, turns, hands it off. It's going to be Har with a sweep. He's got a couple men through on the crease, but no more after he got to about the 46-yard line. Gain of about 6 there on that run, but it'll bring out a 4th down and about 4, and I believe the punt team will come back out on the field.
Connor McMichael once again on the tackle there for Crawford.
They're going to take a timeout, so we will too. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
So out of that timeout, the Indians are going to go for it as they keep the offense out on the field. Familiar wing T formation. Summerlot split out far left as Fricky looks over the defense, comes set.
Oh,
man. Oldest trick in the book, boss.
Hey, it worked, man. You need all the breaks you can get. Pulled big number 75, Will Somm off sides to give him the 1st down.
He's trying to politic that it wasn't him, but it was pretty obvious, and that'll be a 1st down. Put the ball inside of Crawford territory at the 49-yard line. See if they're able to capitalize on this gift here from the Eagles, which has played an otherwise pretty flawless game. Fricky again underneath center, one split out left. He's got 2 to the left, excuse me. Takes a snap, drops back. He's going to look, and he's got pressure coming. He wings it out there. He's got a receiver as that was caught by Summerlot right at the 40-yard line, just shy of that 1st down by about a yard.
Well, something they're going to just have to do more of. Get that ball down the field, throw the ball, catch that defense by surprise.
A quick little line they go. Fricky takes a snap again, drops back again, pressure coming. He's looking downfield and incomplete as he was trying to hook up with Summerlot one-on-one and just overshot his target.
Yeah, Summerlot was looking for defensive interference, but he wasn't going to get that, man. He was all by himself. Defender was behind him. If he would have looked up, I think he might have had a chance.
So the play call again coming in from the sideline as Cole Fricke relays it to his teammates. We'll have 3 split over on the left side as Barnum's behind him. He's going to keep it himself right up that middle is Fricke, and he'll get the first down. And he'll keep that drive alive as he pushed out to the 37-yard line.
52 ticks on the clock here to wrap up the first half of play. First time they've actually looked like they wanted to get something going here.
Energetic. So 2 split out right as Fricke's underneath center again. Takes a snap. He's going to roll that way. He stops. He looks. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver there, and it's caught. Again, a little comeback route. Caught it on his knees as that was Fleiter, and a gain of about 5.
This is where that run into the sidelines to get the play, kind of
Slows you down.
Hurts you a little bit.
They're going to take a timeout.
Yep.
So we will too. Our score here, Crawford 28, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Expert DIYer, rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
So again, out of that timeout, 2nd down and 5 for Mount Gilead. Under a minute to go here in the first half. See what they come up with. Taking their time out of that timeout. No real rush. Back to their mode of operation. As they'll come set again. Fricke 1 split out left. Wing T formation. Takes a snap. Drops back. He's going to go. He's looking downfield. 1-on-1. He's got a guy there and incomplete. Right into the flood in the mud.
I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on that because the play was basically over. And number 12, John DeGray, just went right behind Summerlot and just shoved him out of bounds. And he was kind of out of bounds anyway. The play was over. Surprised they didn't throw the flag on that one.
So big break there stops the clock. And they also didn't get the penalty, which also helps them. So 3rd and 5 now as they come set. And they're going to take a timeout? They are. So we'll step out to our score here, Crawford 28, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
So Crawford called the timeout there as it's 3rd down and 5. As we are down 15 seconds here to go in the first half. 28-0 is our score. Crawford on top of Mount Gilead as they face a 3rd down and 5. Turn, handoff, Barnum. He's actually got a crease this time across the 30. And he'll be up to the 26. I believe that should be enough for a first. It is, and a timeout. Mount Gilead will step out too. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
So that timeout, 1st and 10. for the Indians. Best field position they've had all night long as they are inside the 30-yard line at the 26. So Fricky will come up the line of scrimmage again. Wing T, one split out far left. Comes set. Drops back. He's going to roll. He's got pressure coming. He's still looking downfield. He got the ball away, but out of bounds and incomplete as he was looking to hook up with Jacob Wilt. And leaves 4 seconds on the game clock with second down and 10.
That brings the last play of the half here. Not sure they got a kicker that can get a field goal to get some points on the board, so they're going to have to go for it, and they're just going to have to put it into the end zone.
We'll see what they come up with here. As Holt will bring the play in from the sideline. Or excuse me, Fricky. Second down, 10 to go. 4 seconds on the clock, trailing 28-0. A little bit of confusion on who's supposed to line up where. And now what?
Another timeout. Because of the confusion.
Boy, that's a tough one to have to burn right there. Especially with 4 seconds left to go. Crawford will, like I said, they elected to receive, so they will be kicking off in the second half. So if you can get a point or a score here for Mount Gilead, you can go for a 2-for-1. Possibly find yourself at a 28-14 deficit by the next time the Eagles see the ball on the offensive side. But they've got to get it in here with 4 seconds left to go, 26 yards away from the end zone. And the biggest play from scrimmage they've had so far has been 11 yards on a run by Har. So 3 split left, 1 in the backfield as Fricky will come underneath center. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's got blockers. He's going to get the ball downfield. A receiver's there, and he's out of bounds. Is there any time left on the clock?
Nope.
There is not. So all for naught. So our score at halftime is Crawford 28, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mr. Justin Cooper and Assistant Randy Cordial, Colonel Crawford High School proudly presents your 2025 Eagle Marching Band. In 1987, Guns N' Roses welcomed us to the jungle with a riff that ignites the band filled with pure rock energy. Your CCHS Marching Eagles are blazing a trail through the night. Rock out with Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. In 1965, the Rolling Stones painted it black and sparked a rebellion that echoes through the ages. Your CCHS Marching Eagles bring that unstoppable vibe to life, driving the beat across the field. Crank it up for the Rolling Stones, can't get no satisfaction. In 1990, the Black Crowes gave Southern soul music a new life when they added a gritty Southern rock style to this 1968 Otis Redding classic. Here's Hard to Handle. Let's hear it for the 2025 Crawford Eagle Marching Band.
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
It's now halftime with the Mount Gilead Marching Band. Under the direction of Ross Runyon, Assistant Director Zoe Paulus, along with color guard coaches Rosemary Kirkpatrick and Brooklyn Thornton. Tonight, the band celebrates an unforgettable fall season in Mount Gilead. They begin by performing a favorite from their first halftime show of the year, entitled The Music of DreamWorks. Featuring our Mount Gilead Majorettes and color guard, please enjoy the music from How to Train Your Dragon. For the next piece, the band would like to celebrate the Halloween holiday, as they will take you to a place. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. For no mortal can resist the evil of the thriller. halftime show the same way they end every football Friday night. Win or lose, it's always great to be an MGHS Indian. So sing along with us to Hey Baby. Let's hear it for the Mount Gilead Marching Band.
Expert DIYer? Rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
Cities, we've got the
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
Expert DIYer? Rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
And like the gales of November, the Edmund Fitzgerald went down, and right now the Mount Gilead Indians are resembling a little bit of that.
Well, yeah, Crawford just came out ready to rock and roll this place. Put the first points on the board with 10:32 to go in the first quarter with a McMichael 32-yard touchdown run. And then a little bit later, 3:32 to go, McMichael again, the 4-yard touchdown run, put him up 14-0. And then with 1:02 to go in the first quarter, it was a Baker to Weithman connection, 53 yards. Touchdown pass where Crawford went up 21-0. Mount Gilead just cannot get their offense rolling whatsoever. Saw a little bit of a spark towards the end of the first half. But either way, another 55-yard connection from Baker to Weithman put Crawford up 28-0. And that's kind of where we are. Really, the beginning of the game set the tone. The Indians had the ball. They had to punt. Punt was blocked. Boom, went down and scored. And then after that, the kickoff, they fumbled that, kind of played, lost control of the ball and started at the 9-yard line. So, man, things were not going well for them right out of the gate. Kind of smoothed up a little bit towards the end of the first half, but, man, they're still struggling offensively. They've they're up against a really tough defense. I mean, Crawford's tough.
Indeed.
Big guys.
Yeah. The size difference, I think, is kind of what's really hampering the Indians' running attack from getting going. So they'll be set to receive the opening kickoff as Sizo gets his foot into it. It's going to angle towards out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds. And Mount Gilead will start 1st and 10 at their own 35. We'll see what they talked about at the halftime, but you're going to have to find, like you said, Ron, some kind of way to get your offense going. It looks like almost they were a little rusty, having a whole extra week off. Just not quite as sharp and crisp. But Crawford's been on point. They only really had one bad penalty that first half, that offsides that gave the free first down to Mount Gilead. But other than that, they've played a pretty sharp game.
Yeah, they really have. And as far as the offense for the Indians, I mean, they've only got 92 yards rushing altogether, and they're primarily a big rushing team, so that's kind of a setback when you can only do 92 yards and they've only got 31 yards passing, which that's not surprising because they don't throw the ball a whole lot.
Correct. Fricky will come under center, takes a snap, turns, hands it off. It's going to be hard. This time he's got a little bit of crease out there. He tried to get around the corner. Good job closing from the secondary. And he'll get maybe about 2 or 3 yards. And he's slow to get up.
Yep, I was going to say a little bit slow to get up on his feet. He's going to head right to the sideline. So the guy that gives you the most, he's had 33 yards in the first half, goes to the sideline limping. So see if he's able to get back in there.
So they'll say you got to gain a 3 on that. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. As Fricky will bring the play in from the sideline. Break huddle and go to the line in a T formation, one far right. Takes snap, turns, going to hand it off. Barnum right up the middle. He's got a little bit of a seam, but nothing much. He'll push across the 40, and he'll go down right about there. Gain of about 2.
Well, of course, this Division VI matchup tonight that will advance to week number 3 in the semifinals, and they'll play the winner of Centerburg and Ridgewood. That game going on right now. We'll look at the rest of the brackets. Fort Fry will play Caldwell, and West Jefferson's playing Toronto tonight as well. So those teams' winners will advance, and still home field advantage for all those winners when they move out into the brackets.
Still got another couple weeks, I think 2, and then you start getting into neutral sites?
Yes.
So 3rd down now for the Indians as they break huddle. Split back formation. Fricky turns, hands it off. It's going to be a dive again, right up the middle, and nothing. As the fans are even asking right now, what are we doing? They're going to, again, another generous spot for Barnum. They'll say he got 2 yards on that. So it'll bring up 4th down and 2, which is a lot more manageable. But it looks like the punt team's going to come out on the field.
At this point in time, with the offense doing what it's doing, you just really don't have that much of a choice. But, man, these fans are telling them to go for it. What are you doing?
Got to find something. Yeah, I mean, don't win, you go home. So Fricky will get his foot into it. It's a low end-over-end kick. It's going to be bounced and pick up at the 20. Weithman's going to make a man miss and a stutter set up across the 30, and he'll get taken down by a couple different Indians at the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Well, looks like they're playing a game of twister right there at the 40-yard line. They finally were able to get them up on their feet, go to their respective sidelines, and here you go with Colonel Crawford coming back out. Very explosive offensively. We've seen it in the first half, and I'm sure they're just going to pick up where they left off.
And one of the things you got to watch is if they put points on the board, that clock won't stop now. 32, I think, is that threshold. And they score a touchdown here. That'll put them up at 35, and then Mount Gilead really will have an uphill battle to try to get back in this game. So big defensive stand here needed by the Indians. As they come set, Baker underneath center. Sends a man in motion. He's going to get a pitch on the sweep there. He's got blockers out in front of him. He cuts it back up to the middle of the 45, and he'll push forward out to about the 48-yard line. A nice gain on 1st down there of 8.
Nice takedown there by Caden Sinclair for the Indians.
Rowan Thew with that carry there for the Eagles. 6 foot, 175-pound junior. So the Eagles will come set as the play call comes from the sideline. Baker will have McMichael in the backfield with him. One right, one left. 2 tight ends. Takes a snap. Hands. Nope, it's a bobble, and he might have got a break there. It looks like Mount Gilead got it, and they did. I don't know if that was maybe an RPO and he just held on to the ball too long. But you hadn't seen that kind of exchange problem in the first half, but right here bites him in the rear, and that'll be a fumble turnover.
Yep, with great field position, finally. He's trying to make something happen. Yeah, yep. Absolutely. But, yeah, the answer, I don't know. I just think he mishandled the ball.
So the Indians got a big break here, 1st and 10 inside of Crawford territory, trailing 28-0. Ball at the 47-yard line. So again, wing T formation, one split out far left and Summerlot. Fricky will come underneath center as he sends a man in motion from right to left. Herons hands it off to him, and that didn't go anywhere. Big number 52 was not having any of that.
No, not at all, man. He just went right through that offensive line, Luke Chrisman, and twisted him up and dropped him down for a loss of 3.
So 2nd down and 13 now. As the locals are getting rowdier and rowdier here, looking for a little more open offense, trailing by 4 scores.
inflicting a little pain in the process. They're going everywhere but forwards on this offensive possession.
And that is not what you needed. Your defense hooked you up with a nice turnover, good field position, got you that break you needed. And your offense has responded by going backwards. So third down, and we'll call it 17 as the ball sits at the 45-yard line of Mount Gilead. And they need to get all the way down to the 38-yard line of Crawford. So 3 left, 1 in the backfield as Fricky will come underneath center. Takes a snap, going to drop back. He's got time now. Pressure comes, and the ball's deflected and incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Doesn't have a lot of time when he's backing up to throw the ball, man. He's getting chased out of that pocket real fast.
So it brings up a 4th down now for the Indians as they're going to have to send out the punting team. Again, an offense that's not used to passing, you get yourself behind the chains. You kind of have to tip your hand and just force the pass, and then your offensive line, which is not normally ready to block that kind of protection, wasn't able to hold them free. So Fricky will get the kickoff, this time a high knuckleball kick that's going to bounce out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. We'll see where they officially spot it, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles for their second possession of the third quarter. So we'll see what they do to redeem themselves after that fumble. If the pattern plays correctly, we should see Holt check back into the ballgame here for the Eagles. Still huddled up on the far sideline. Again, thank our sponsors, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Henton Heavy Equipment Repair, Danville Outdoors, Fast Eddie's, Foster's Pharmacy, Danville Feed and Supply, and Knox County Veteran Services. So shotgun formation as McMichael will be in the backfield. 2 right, 1 left. Takes a snap, turns. McMichael gets it. He's got a crease. He's through that crease, and he'll trip up at about the 29-yard line. Gain of 4. So we'll see what the Eagles are able to do here. No hurry from their side right now as they're well in the lead at 28-0. There's 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 2 in the backfield this time now. 1 left. So, 1 split out far side right. Snap, turn, McMichael gets it. He's going to go off that left side. And he'll get maybe about 2 yards. Sorry, my tongue got in the way.
Yeah, he's stuck about a yard. Colonel Crawford here just kind of taking their time offensively, which makes sense. I mean, up 28-0.
No need to force the issue. So Holt will have an empty backfield now. 3 to the right, 2 split out far side left. Takes a snap. He's going to look. He's got his receiver there over the middle. Wide open. Made a man miss. He's got the blocker and the foot speed. We saw this in the first half. Ring it up in the second half. Touchdown, Crawford.
Wow.
70 yards to the house on a slant route right over the middle. They had no safety back. And once the initial defender could not make that tackle, it was off to the races. And unfortunately for Mount Gilead, that pushes the score out to 34-0. Hold on, folks. It's going to get going fast here as that clock will now continue to run. After this extra point. Zizzo gets kick up. Kick is good. So our score here, Crawford 35. Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
So back to action we come. 35-0 is our score as Mount Gilead trails Crawford. Izzo gets its foot into it. It's going to be a low end-over-end kick, taken at the far side. And the return man up around the far side on the far right. And he'll get out to about the 27-yard line, it looks like, is where they will spot him. Be 1st and 10, Mount Gilead there. Parker Weithman has got 178 yards receiving tonight, Ron, with 3 touchdowns on 4 receptions.
Wow.
It's like Madden numbers.
Well, I was talking with Mrs. White earlier today, who was talking to Miss Scarlett, who talked to Mr. Green.
About
they were talking a little bit about Colonel Mustard. And they said, watch out for these guys because they're good.
They're good. There you go. So Ricky will get the snap. He'll play action, roll out, try to throw back, and just overshot his receiver. As we got a flag that came in late. So roughing the passer call there on the defense. We'll give him a free 1st down and 15 yards. As Dominic Dean, the 6'2", 220-pound senior for the Eagles, got a little too aggressive on that one. So 1st and 10 as the Indians have the ball now at the 45-yard line. Fricky will come set underneath center. 2 split out to the left. Takes a snap, drops back. Pressure comes, throws, and just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, Caton St. Clair was there just kind of running to the sidelines, so I can see why they don't throw a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it just is what it is.
Not in his cards, as
Nope.
they say. So it's 2nd down now for the Indians. Clock continues to roll here in the 3rd quarter, down to 3 minutes. 35-0 is our score.
Dale Collins kind of looking ahead, and I think I can safely look ahead here as far as the Crawford. And if Centerburg wins, I mean, we're talking two
high-powered offenses. Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a game. Fricky's going to drop back. He'll get his pass off. Caught there at about the 48. Nope, incomplete, they say. He was not able to hold it in as he got hit. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. So just too much, too fast here for the Indians, as Crawford was able to jump ahead. And the offense for the Indians never has found a rhythm since. They're staring at a 3rd and 10 now. Ball at their own 45-yard line, trailing 35-0. So they continue their pace as the play clock's down to 5, 3, 1, and just got it off, but they're going to say it was a timeout by Mount Gilead. So they'll take a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Expert DIYer? Rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
So out of that timeout, Mount Gilead will have the ball, 3rd and 10 from their own 45-yard line, trailing 35-0. Here on the second round of Division 6 playoff action for OHSAA. So Fricky will have 2 split out far left, 1 to the right. As Barnum will line up behind him. Comes set under center, takes a snap, drops back. Pressure coming again. And just got it away. And incomplete.
He has absolutely no time back there. I mean, he just, by the time he takes 5 or 6 steps back, that entire defensive line is already in the backfield.
Yeah. Yep. It makes it hard to look downfield and find a receiver when you got nothing but defenders screaming in your face. So 4th down now as they send out the punt team. Parker Weithman will go back to do the returning duties. He's had himself a heck of a game tonight. As Cole Fricky will set the kick away. Knuckleball kick, takes a Mount Gilead bounce, checks up at about the 19, and that's where we'll be down, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. So the Crawford Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. So I believe we will see Baker check back in to play quarterback. So Baker will line up shotgun formation. McMichael will be in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. He's going to roll out. Got his receiver out there out across the 30. He goes down the sideline and was not able to tiptoe his way down. They say he stepped out at the 32, but enough for a 1st down as that was Dominic Dean on the reception.
Yeah, nice pass and catch there. Just kind of stand with their game plan, not holding back either. I mean, they're looking to run their offense like they have been running it all year, and it's been successful for them last week and then again this week. Running clock and all. Just keep on going.
So 1st and 10 as the ball is at the 32-yard line. And the officials will blow the end of the quarter. So our score here, 35-0. Mount Gilead trailing Crawford. You're listening to the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hinton Heavy Equipment Repair is an independent, family-owned auto repair shop serving Centerburg, Mount Vernon, and the surrounding areas. We are a Napa truck center with ASE certified technicians on staff who undergo continuous training to maintain their certification and stay up to date on the best repair practices. We will work on pickup trucks, heavy-duty trucks, small engines, and equipment. For more info, go to hintonheavyequipmentrepair.com and call 740-398-5041.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
So the start of the 4th quarter here will be 35-0. Colonel Crawford on top and with the ball. As they will look to continue their playoff run. As they come set, takes a snap. McMichael gets the handoff. He cuts back up across the middle to the 35, and he'll fall forward to about the 36, a gain of 4 on 1st down.
Number 21, Connor McMichael, the ball carrier.
So it brings up a 2nd down and about 6 now for the Eagles. Again, shotgun formation. 1 split out far side right, 2 to the near side left as McMichael is in the backfield with Baker. Takes a snap. He's got time. He's looking downfield, and he's got his wide receiver one-on-one. That's Whitmer again, and incomplete. Has a great job there defensively as he was stride for stride with him, and that was Hayden Summerlot.
Yeah, almost was able to pull that one in. If he would have caught that, that would have been impressive. But good defense, like you said. Jacob Wilt back there, Summerlot as well.
Brings up a 3rd down now. For the Eagles. Pistol formation this time as McMichael's lined up deep. They'll send him out of the backfield, empty backfield. Baker fakes, keeps it, quarterback keep. He's got a block, a big, oh my goodness, it was a pancake and a half. As he's down the sideline goes Baker. He's got blockers, he's got Steve, and he just got leveled. Touchdown, Crawford. There were 2 pancakes on that were absolutely devastating to the Indians.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was a great run, and there were many, many blocks along the way. Now, there was a flag thrown at the end of the play. I don't know whether it was a celebratory thing or what, but see how they dissect this up and let us know. But I think it's still going to hold, and touchdown will be there. I think it's after the play.
Head officials coming over to talk to the coach for Crawford. Make sure he understands where he's probably going to be on Mount Gilead. Yeah. Sometimes, son, you got to take the beating and just move on. You can't.
Well, he took it hard.
He took it and wanted to give some back, but
that was a big one.
That usually gets caught on the retaliation, so that'll keep the score on the board. Make it 41-0 as they line up for the extra point. The natives in Mount Gilead are getting a little bit restless. So Zizo will get set. Snap is back. Kick is up. Kick is good. So our score here, Crawford 45, Mount Gilead nothing. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
You're ready for cool weather, tree stands, and hunter's orange. Ready to get your first deer of the season. You'll know you're ready because you went to Danville Outdoors. Stock up on everything from deer feed to practice targets. When that 10-point buck finally steps into range, you'll be ready. Before you go outdoors, go see the folks at Danville Outdoors. Have you been to the new store yet? You're gonna love it. South Market Street in Danville. DanvilleOutdoor.com.
Looking to take your career to the next level? With Mount Vernon Nazarene University, you can earn your degree entirely online, anywhere, anytime. Our bachelor's and master's programs are designed to help you balance your education with work, family, and other priorities. Here at MVNU Online, we craft our faith-based programs specifically for your success. Learn more at mvnu.edu or call us today at 1-800-839-2355. Mount Vernon Nazarene University.
So Crawford will get set up here as Zizo is going to be deep inside of Mount Gilead territory at the 45-yard line. And he'll just pooch it for a little onside kick action, picked up by the up man. And Mount Gilead will have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Trailing 42-0.
It's like practicing some things, you know, they might need down the road a little bit. Let's try our onside kick and see if we can nab that. And
yeah, why not?
Let's try a quarterback around the end and see if he can break one loose for, 75, 80 yards.
With 2 absolute brutal pancakes on that play, by the way.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 as the Indians break huddle. One split out far right as Fricky comes set underneath center. Man in motion from left to right. Takes a snap. Barnum gets the handoff right up the middle. And he'll get out across the 35. And there the sledding will stop. And it'll be a gain of about 6.
Well, you know, I look at a season, I can kind of, back when I played, we didn't even know there was a playoff.
Yes,
just
correct.
because
only a few got in. Yep.
Yeah. Now, you know, teams are getting in. They have good seasons. I mean, let's talk about the Indians. They had a great season.
Yeah.
I mean, they wouldn't be here if they didn't. So they've had a successful season. They just ran into a buzzsaw tonight.
So Fricky will go with the pass play right over the middle and incomplete. as he tried to hook up with his tight end there, as Lane Reiser, the 6 foot, 175-pound senior, just off his fingertips and couldn't pull it in. You know, one of the things also, Ron, is we've watched the KMAC. Minus Centerburg, most teams play like Mount Gilead here. It's just running. It's just run. And we've seen Fredericktown struggle with it. When you open up that offense, those defenses have a hard time, and then your offense isn't designed to play from behind and catch up. So Barnum will get the handoff this time. He'll push out across. Looks like he got that first down, as he did across the 40-yard line to the 41 to keep the drive alive as the clock continues to roll down to 7 minutes here in the ballgame. And I would think for the Indians, you want to put a point on the board. You want to still find a way not to get that shutout.
That's what I'm sure they're hoping for, yes. Can they?
I was about to say, I
don't think they've crossed the 50-yard line yet tonight.
First half they did on that final drive that you talked about where they finally got things done.
Here he goes.
He's going to make you a liar now, as Harr will take the carry out across the 50. And another first down for the Indians.
I'm kind of looking out there. The defensive front, a lot of clean jerseys out there for Crawford.
They've got some subs in, that is for sure. Turn again, Barnum's going to have it, and he's going to push the pile across the 45, inside the 45 to the 43, and he'll go down there. I'll make it second down and about 5 now for the Indians. So Fricky will be underneath center, takes a snap, turns, hands off. That's going to be Harr on a sweep, and there comes the pressure from behind, and down he goes. And a great job there defensively by Tyler Lash, 6'3", 175-pound junior, recognizing that play and committing to it.
Getting a little playing time for him, which is great because you just never know when they're going to get called to action.
And game rep is completely different than giving them reps in practice, so it's good to get your younger players out there. They're still showing life in them as they're fighting their way back. And it's third down now for the Indians. Ricky will play action, drop back. He's got plenty of time now. He's going to look. He's got a receiver there, and it'll be caught at the 35. He'll push forward to about the 32-yard line. Another first down. As that is a nice pitch and catch. I believe that was Rudolph on the catch. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't catch it, but
either way, it keeps the drive alive.
It was a nice throw, nice catch, first down.
So break huddle again. Ricky will be underneath center with one split out far right. Man in motion from left to right, turns, hands it off. That's going to be Barnum with the carry. And he'll get stood up at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 9.
So the Indians will re-huddle. As they come set. Summerlot split out far right, man in the slot next to him. Fricky underneath center is going to drop back. Pressure comes, throw goes, and incomplete. As it came a little low, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. Right at the line of scrimmage, too. Usually that's like an offsides.
Yeah, they got an illegal man downfield on the offense, so unless they change it. But I thought that's what I saw the initial call.
Let's see here what they come up with. Again, our score here 42-0 with 3:30 to go in the ball game. Oh, so he was not an uncovered receiver, meaning on the end of the line that the formation was just off. The wide receiver wasn't back far enough. That's why you always see him checking down at the line and checking over to the right. The official forgot to turn his mic off. Oh, hey, got you there, boss. All right, Chief.
That technology, I tell you.
It'll get to you. So 3rd down and 15 as Fricky play action, drops back, looking downfield, one-on-one. He's got a man and incomplete as he was trying to hook up, I believe, again with Summerlot.
That was a good play there by Van Wintersteller in the secondary to get his hands in there to knock that down. Otherwise, that would have been a completion. So great defense and almost a really good offense.
So 4th down now for the Indians. Kind of the last offensive play of the year for them, but they can't manage to get a 1st down. They'll get the ball down just past the 20-yard line for a 1st. So Fricky, drop back, pass play, looking deep, it's going on one-on-one. Summerlot's got it, touchdown Indians. They were finally able to connect.
Looked like a wounded duck heading towards the other side of the pond, but man, it managed to get into the hands of Summerlot, in for 6.
So that'll make the score 42-6. As they were able to get a little respect out of it and break that shutout. So it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. As they will bring the play in from the sideline, Fricky will come up underneath center. Tight pack formation, takes a snap, turns, Barnum keeps it in, and he is. So our score here, Colonel Crawford 42, Mount Gilead 8. You're listening to Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Hi, it's Chris from Fast Eddie's. It's that time of year again. Hay rides, bonfires, and football season. Yep, it's fall. Who wants to be wandering around their property on a Saturday afternoon, raking leaves or seeding thin spots when you know there's a Buckeyes game on? So call Fast Eddie's at 392-FAST, that's 392-3278, for a free estimate to keep your lawn from falling apart. And remember, at Fast Eddie's, we love the Bucks as much as you.
Expert DIYer? Rookie renovator? Get all the stuff you'll need from people who know how to use it at Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard. You'll find everything from commercial and custom feed to paint and plumbing. If you're not quite sure what you need, these friendly folks are happy to help. Grab your list of projects and come on down to the bigger, better Danville Feed and Supply Hardware and Lumberyard, all in one building on South Market Street in Danville.
So we come back to the kickoff, and it's going to be an onside attempt. And it'll be recovered right there by Colonel Crawford with just over a minute left to go in the game, leading 42-8, and a couple run plays, and you'll call it a good night, Ron.
Yep.
And Crawford will continue their march through the playoffs as they will look to take on the winner of the Centerburg-Ridgeway game. Or Ridgewood. Is it Ridgewood or Ridgeway?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. It's like a heavy-set thin guy with lightish, darkish hair.
Yes. It's Ridgewood.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So the Eagles come out without a quarterback. You're going to need one of those, yes.
That's always helpful.
So Holt will check back in. They'll get underneath center as they have one left, one right. Michael in the backfield. Turns, hands it off, goes off that right side. That's going to be Maiden Tesso. And he'll get a gain of about -1. So that rolls the clock down under a minute. We're down to about 10 seconds. I don't think we'll need to get another play off. We will not. So our final score here is going to be Colonel Crawford 42, Mount Gilead 8, in a game that really was kind of decided in that first half as Colonel Crawford jumped to the lead quickly, did not look back, and Mount Gilead just really couldn't find an answer.
No, they really couldn't. And like you said, from the get-go, good team. Crawford's a good team for sure, and so it'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure where they are with the Centerburg game, but if Centerburg does win and advance out, that's going to be a gunslinger.
It is.
I mean, that'll be fun to watch.
It'll be a shootout indeed. So again, our final score here: Crawford 42, Mount Gilead 8. For Gary Cooper and Ron Strong, I'm Kyle Kerstetter. Have a great week.